Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
In the production environment, we call it as a beta testing. Okay? Clear, everybody? Any questions that you have? Anybody, any questions? Okay. Fine. So we have unit testing, integration, system acceptance testing. Unit and integration are done by the developers because the program is involved here. System testing by QA and user acceptance testing by users. Okay, one more concept I will add here. Since the program is involved here and the developers are doing the testing, this kind of testing is called as white box testing. Okay, what is it called as? White box testing, because the program is visible here. The testing is done on the programs here. That is the reason we call it as the white box testing. But just observe here, system testing, we do it on the end application where the program is not visible. What kind of code is being written, it's not visible. User acceptance testing also same. We do not see any code components here, right? So this kind of testing, we term it as a black box testing. Okay? Clear, everybody? Fine. So let's go back to our PPT. So what do you see here? We have one side the verification, another side the validation. Okay. Validation means at the module design, means at the different units of the code, you do the unit testing. Once all those units are connected together, it is nothing but the architecture. So we refer the architecture design in order to do the integration testing. Specifications means during the analysis process, the specifications are prepared by the business analyst. So we refer those documents in order to do the system testing. Then we have the requirements which we had collected from the client. The users do the acceptance testing based on those requirements. Okay. And this part, the testing part is called as validation, and this design part we call it as a verification. Why do we have different names here? Okay. Validation means it is quality assurance process. Okay. What is validation? It is the quality assurance. Okay, I'm writing it here. This is the quality assurance process. Okay. This is the quality control process. Why is this difference? Control here, assurance here. Assurance means what? We just got to decide whether the functionality is working or not working. Means whether it is fail or whether it is pass. Pass means what? It is working correctly. Fail means it is not working properly. That's it. We do not do any, modification or a repair here. Let's say your car is there. some component is not working. Let's say the steering is not working properly. We just say, okay, steering is not working properly. We do not open up and then we try to find out what is the reason for it and, make some correction there. No, we just tell this is not working. If the brake is working, we just say yes, it is working. That's it. That is called as what? Quality assurance. Okay, validation. Quality control means, let's say the developer sees that the steering is not working. So he is going to make the correction there. He is going to take the corrective action. He will find out why it is not working and then he will make it work. So here corrective action is to be taken. Okay. He not only just finds out what is the problem, but he also takes a corrective action in order to correct it. Similarly, in the development process, whenever there is some error, it has to be corrected. The defect is corrected here, but here we only decide whether it is pass or fail. Okay, so that is quality assurance. Clear, everybody? Okay. If you have any doubts in this V model, please let me know. And this is not much different from your, waterfall model. The only thing is we are, doing the testing here at the different levels so that we can avoid the defects. But otherwise, this is also a sequential design process. In case there are change in the requirements, we cannot consider them in the mid of project. All the remaining features and the drawbacks remain the same. But we are, paying some more importance here on the testing process. That's it. Okay. Anybody, any doubts here? Questions? Everybody feeling sleepy because this is weekend? Okay, if you are sleepy, tell me, then I will give you some assignment. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you got to answer me. Okay. Otherwise, if I feel sleepy, then the entire class will sleep here. Right? So you got to keep me awake by answering to my questions. Fine. Okay. The next model. It is called as what? Spiral model. One second. Where am I receiving these messages? Okay. Oh, okay. I think it was not sorted properly. Fine. Can you tell me the pin number? I'm in listen mode only. Sarita. Okay. No, Sarita. You are not in the listen mode. Okay. You are on mute. In case you have any questions, Sarita, let me know. I will unmute you. Okay. Then. V model, does requirement gathered are checked with the users? Yes, Lakshmi. You take any model, whenever the requirements are gathered, we got to, first cross check with them, take the approval and then only proceed. Okay. Then, fine. Okay. Next model is the spiral model. Now the name itself suggests, okay, that this is spiral in nature. Can you see? Spiral model means obviously, right? It should be spiral in nature. You cannot expect anything like a square over here, right? It is spiral in nature. And the important feature of the spiral model is there are 4 important phases: the planning, risk analysis, engineering, and then the evaluation. Okay. So what are the 4 important phases here? Planning, risk analysis, engineering, and evaluation. So you might be wondering, where have all the different phases that we learned till now, where did they go? Right? You might be thinking that. No problem, I'll tell you. So engineering includes all your design, your development process, everything is included here itself in the engineering. Evaluation is nothing but your testing process. Okay. So the phases do not change. They are going to be the same. But we have, classified. Then we have the planning. Risk analysis is the additional phase that we have added here. Okay. And here we give more emphasis on this risk analysis. Let's see what is this risk analysis. So in the spiral model, what happens is you get the requirements. Okay, you do the planning and then you do the risk analysis, right? And after doing the risk analysis, only you do the implementation. Okay. That is like, design, development, everything here. And then you are going to evaluate it, means test it once. And then again take a new set of requirements, again do the planning, risk analysis. So this is going to continue as a spiral. Okay. What exactly happens here in the risk analysis? We are not going to get all the requirements at one shot. Okay, let's say now Dhruvita wants to construct the house, but she has not still decided on certain things. She says that she wants the 4 bedrooms. Okay, that's fine. She wants a parking place. She wants a lawn. All that is fine. But she hasn't decided still what should be the color of the walls. She did not decide still what kind of flooring she wants. She did not decide still what kind of interior design she wants and the different appliances that she wants. Okay, so she has not decided on all these things, but she wants to start off with the construction of her house, right? So what her engineer will do? Her engineer will start constructing the house based on the requirements she has given. Then later when she will be giving the remaining requirements, he will implement them. Okay, means here he's not collecting all the requirements at once. He is collecting the requirements in part. He will implement them and then again he will take a next set of requirements from her because she is unclear with the requirements in the beginning. Okay, so what is happening here? We are doing the risk analysis. In this risk analysis, when she says, okay, see, I want this kind of floor, then the engineer cannot implement it right away because some part of how her house is already done. Now, whenever we are trying to implement something new there, he should take care it will not affect the existing structure. Okay. Now he tries to, do something, a new requirement he is trying to implement, but it should not affect the existing system. He should not spoil what is already there, right? So he is going to take care of it. That is nothing but the risk analysis. Check whether the new requirements are going to affect the existing system. If so, what is the solution for it, right? What is the additional cost to be paid for it? What is the additional duration to be given for it? This is a part of risk analysis. Okay. If we implement the new requirements, what is the risk involved? We got to calculate that in terms of cost, in terms of duration, in terms of how it is going to affect. Okay. This is nothing but the risk analysis. So that is the reason it is used in the riskier projects. What are riskier projects? Let's say you are developing a fire alarm system for some industry. Let's say a chemical industry. If something goes wrong, it can affect the lives of the people. Okay. Let's say we are developing some software for a spacecraft. What happens if something goes wrong here? Our millions and billions of dollars are gone. Okay. And it might affect the environment of our earth. Correct? So when we are developing such critical and riskier projects, we go for such a model, which is the spiral model. Okay, wherein we are going to first evaluate the risk for the new requirements to be implemented and then only we implement it. And here the drawback means getting the new requirements in the mid of project. This is not there. Even we can accept the new requirements in the mid of project because this cycle it is going to continue. Any number of spirals. We start from whatever requirements we have. We do the planning, risk analysis and we implement, evaluate it. Again take a new set of requirements, do the planning, risk analysis, implement and evaluate. Again take a new set of requirements, follow the same spiral. Okay. So since it is going on in the spiral, even if the requirements are coming in the middle of the project, they can be accepted. Okay, fine. Now with the new requirements and so many spirals, what is happening to your cost? Cost is also increasing with the every spiral. Okay, cost assessment has to be done, right? Okay. No, Phoebe, actually, this cannot be explained with the AT&T, because in a particular software development, I can see the end application, but how they are following it in their project, we do not know, or which model they are following, that also it's not possible for us to guess. Only during the development, and people who are in the development process, only they know what kind of model they are following. If you look at the end application here, okay, I cannot make out what kind of model they have used, right? Just looking at this website, we cannot tell which model they have used, because the usage of the model is done during the development. Now I don't know whether they followed the waterfall model or whether they went for a spiral model or something else. Okay. Okay, Fabi? Yeah. Alright. So this is your spiral model. You can just understand that it is developed in the spirals, and risk analysis is an important thing here. There is one problem here. Okay. This risk analysis process, it is very expensive, because any person with less number of experience cannot do this kind of risk analysis. Let's say you go to an inexperienced doctor. The way he predicts is different. You go to an experienced doctor, the way he thinks of the risk and then he predicts and he treats is different. Why? Because he has a lot of experience there. But when you go to the experienced doctor, definitely you got to pay more. Correct? So here also, when we are considering such a kind of risk analysis, wherein we got to predict what could happen due to this, what could be the consequences of this, we need experienced people, expertise. Okay. And when we have to buy such an experience and expertise, definitely we got to pay more. Okay. So the risk analysis is going to be expensive here. And that is why it is not suitable for a small project or a lower budget project. Okay. Next model is Agile Model. Okay. So before we go to the Agile Model, I want you to list down all the three models and the features that you have understood, one drawback for each. Okay. All right. So just take 2 minutes for it and write it very quickly. What are the models that you have already learnt? List 1 or 2 features, whatever you have grasped, and write one drawback. Okay? Fine. Take 2 minutes for it.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.